I wanted very much to read this collection of poetry, as I have admired the single doses of Ashbery I'd received up to this point. So, first, if you're seeking more traditional verse that opens itself to understanding, run away now. Now, this accounts for many of the reviews of Ashbery. His simple language nonetheless yields very little comprehension. Half utterances collide with others and non sequiturs, which occasionally make references to popular culture, more often to what appear inside jokes or private talks, all from the seeming musings of an elderly speaker, gamely spry and moderately hip. This poetry was not above my head. I leave such claims for Blake or parts of Eliot. No, Ashbery here is just difficult. And that difficult is in his opacity to readers. His poetry isn't hard. The author is, and not for any reason that I can account for. The occasional nugget of wry insight, a promise of meaning perhaps, is quickly buried in the bizarre. If the answer is that his poetry reveals a flippancy and irreverence to culture, events, and relationships, well, my response is that each of his works carries essentially this same unchanging message. Why read more than one? My fear is that, as this is one of his later collections, old John may be phoning it in. But I admit to not having read near enough to make such a general claim of John Ashbery. Instead, I will say that this is probably not a good entry point for him. Surely, there is a better collection.